Hello, I'm Emma McGrath and welcome to my Settled in Motion podcast. Today we are changing the topic slightly and we're talking about stuff that makes you mad. Today I'm talking with Fee Booth from the band Blocks. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, of course.
Can you think of a time in your life when you did something and you're mad at yourself?
Oh, there's been a few occasions where I've sent tweets that I regret. Not so much recently, but like in the past, like definitely on my personal Twitter, ranting or fangirling over other artists, you know, way before the band was a thing. Yeah, I think I'm mad at myself for a lot of those things. And
who did you fangirl over?
When I was a young one. Okay,
Spill.
yeah, my actual first personal Twitter was a Justin Bieber fan page.
Is that a serious thing?
That is a serious thing.
Because I thought when you told me that the first time, I thought you were taking the piss.
I wasn't taking the piss. It was genuine. My Twitter name was Ophelia JB Booth.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought you were joking.
No, it was genuine. And then after that, it became an Ariana Grande fan page, in which I used to tweet the same tweet over and over again with a different number at the end so that Ariana Grande would follow me.
Oh my god.
And then when that fizzled out, I was the Jessie J fan page. And I think that may have been when I became a raging lesbian.
Oh yeah.
Oh, not that I wasn't from birth, but
I fucking love Jessie J. She's amazing.
No.
I was gonna say, do it like a brother, do it like a dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a tune.
Yeah.
Has Blocks got any fan pages?
Yeah, we have a couple, but they're mostly inactive nowadays.
Oh, that's a shame.
Does my mum count?
Yeah, of course.
No, we've got Blocks UK fans, Blocks band fans, and then there's a few fans that aren't like directly just for us, but like a few Twitters that have like our name in their Twitter name and stuff. It's pretty cool.
I've got you.
I vibe it.
I think bumping into people that you admire, or like when you're at a festival and you bump into like another band and you're like, oh my god.
I'm kind of mad at myself for a few occasions of which I've met celebrities and bands at things. Most of them were situations before like the band really took off, and I didn't really have an experience of like being a musician myself. So I guess like way back in like 2014, 15, I was a bit of a like, I was new to it. So I guess I did kind of put myself in a few situations where I may have embarrassed myself a little bit. So I'm mad about that. I mean, I think, God, I hope she doesn't listen to this. I know she won't, but no offense. I have embarrassed myself quite a few times in front of the Japanese house for reasons I will not say. So I'm mad at myself forever for that.
Honestly, if I met Amber Bain, oh no, I have embarrassed myself in front of Amber Bain. I have. I was in Boston and I saw her gig in Boston, and I went to go get the car from the car park after the show, and she was stood in a corner of the car park having a smoke, and I shouted over and I was like, hey, like, wicked gig. And then I shouted, oh, we're playing the same stage at Stand and Calling in a couple months. And she was like, I've no idea what you're talking about. Please go away. Like, she didn't say please go away.
No.
Because she's not
No, she's not. She's great.
She's nice.
She? Yeah.
But I just felt like an absolute knob. I was like,
yeah, you never know what to say in front of people, do you?
Do people prefer to be left alone or what?
Well, I know like I don't mind people coming up to me after shows. I like it. It's it gives me a sense of invigoration. There's been a few occasions where I've been mad at myself for not going up to artists after their show, because like it's good to show like interest and stuff like that. I think some people like it, some people don't. I definitely do, but
yeah, I like it. But I suppose if you get it every day.
Yeah, I suppose if you're like a band of big stature, then yeah, you probably would get a bit used to it and bored of it. I don't think I'd ever get bored of it though.
I'm annoyed at myself because I bumped into Kylie Minogue and messaged my dad, and he asked me to invite her around for dinner, and I didn't invite her around for dinner. Kylie.
Oh, Kylie Minogue. Mm-hmm. Fair. I could probably get
my dad's got a crush.
Really? I could ask Kylie to come over here.
Could you?
Yeah,
got her number?
Luke Fitton. Luke is a guitarist, isn't it? Do you want me to send a text?
Well, no, my dad's got a girlfriend now, so.
Sorry, Kylie, he's taken.
I'm sorry I didn't ask you like a year ago when I saw
you're
you in the
definitely
kitchen.
listening to this.
Yeah, I know.
Emma McGrath mad about Kylie not asking her around for dinner.
Title.
Ends badly. You
Hashtag
won't believe it.
Kylie could have been my stepmom. So, moving on to trivial things. I'm whacking out the list. Can you hear it?
Oh, God.
ASMR.
Do you know what makes me mad? Are people who think it offends me to call me a boy.
Oh my God, yes.
Like, people who think that it's offensive to be like, oh, that's a girl. Like, that's not offensive to me, because I look the way I look because I choose to look like this.
Yes.
If I wanted to look like a woman or look like a girl or look all girly and care about my girl appearance, then I would dress like a girl and I would cut my hair like a girl and I wouldn't look like a lesbian, but I am. So people who think they're being offensive and funny by saying like, oh, is that a guy or is that a girl? Like, I don't care what you say. I am a girl, but I might not look like one.
Just to let you know, if it ever happens in a shop, if you complain to management, you might get a box of free chocolate.
A box of free
Because I've done
chocolate.
that before.
Well, I get called sir by my local co-op man every time I go in there.
Do you actually?
Yeah, he calls me sir every time. And every time I look him dead in the eyes and I'm just like waiting for him to realise that I am not a bloke.
It's so weird. It's like, yeah, it's a weird one. I don't really care either.
No, I don't care about it. It makes me laugh, actually. If anything, it's kind of a compliment because I choose to dress this way. But yeah, it's kind of funny. I read a funny YouTube comment earlier, which was like, "Who's the guy singing?" And then the same guy commented on someone said, "I think it's her vocals," on another comment, and he goes, "Her?" ? Exclamation mark. And I genuinely don't know if he genuinely is shell shocked or he is just being a dick. But anyway, I'm mad about that. Well, I'm not even mad about it. I think it's hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's really funny. I don't really mind it. I get mad when you tell someone something and they still insist that you're... Okay, so I went into a school uniform shop, when I was like 13 or 14. And Stevenson's, the school uniform shop, has a boys' shop and a girls' shop, right?
Like most uniform shops.
Which is...
standard, yeah.
Yeah. And I went into the girls' one because I have to wear the girls' uniform.
Because you are a
girl. A girl.
Yeah.
And
standard. Yeah.
I'm going to buy a new blazer.
Yeah.
And the woman in the shop tells me 3 times, the same woman 3 times, that I'm in the wrong shop. And I said, look, I have been to this school for 3 years now. I know what blazer I'm supposed to be wearing.
I've also had this body for 13, 14 years.
Yeah.
I think I know what shop I'm meant
You've
to be in.
told me that I'm in the women's shop. I was like, I know I'm in the women's shop and I ain't going to go in the other shop because this is the shop that I need to be in because this is where my blazer is. Honestly, the same woman 3 times. That makes me mad.
Yeah, that
it's
makes
just
me
like,
mad.
Listen, like, I don't care that you made a mistake because people make mistakes and you're just trying to help a customer. But just... Oh my God.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. It's kind of jokes.
But I got a free box of chocolates because my mum phoned and complained.
They got you a box. They gave you a box of chocolates from the uniform shop.
Stevenson's sent in the post.
That's quite funny.
It's quite funny, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never gotten anything free from anyone for ruining my life.
Well,
did it ruin my life? Who knows?
I'm still traumatized.
Did it traumatize me?
I still can't go shopping in public places. And also shopping in the men's section in shops and then going to the changing rooms and then being like, yeah, you can't.
Oh, when they say like you can't
here.
Use these changing rooms.
And
Yeah, fully. That's but I kind of
get
understand
it, but
that.
I don't. I was like,
but then it's just long to have to take the men's clothes to the women's clothes and then because I feel like if I'm not welcome in the men's clothes section, am I going to be welcome in men's clothes at the women's section? Like,
no.
Where are we supposed to go? Please tell us. Lesbians deserve clothes rights too.
Oh my God, it's a weird one.
I just prefer the ones where they have like unisex changing rooms. Like All Saints have just the same changing rooms. Big up All Saints. You can send us free clothes if you want. We're welcome. You're welcome to.
Please.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're poor.
Yeah. I'll send you my address
and mine. Thanks for talking with me, Fee.
Thank you.
It's been great.
Thanks.
And
that seems so sincere.
Fuck off. This has been a podcast based around the topic of Mad About It. If you haven't listened to the song, you should probably go listen to it because I think you should. Catty bye.
Bye.
Right, this is...
Fee from Vlogs. Can't do washing up. Next article in Enemy.